They probably practice a few things. Ooh. Ench still in the pool. Makes an appearance. Interesting. Ice Ice typically the player who grabs this one. Puts Tiny in the mid lane if they do that, but Ench against Lone Druid. Good luck trying to...
Now that could be the lane matchup. Enchantress against the Lone Druid, because Lone Druid can't really attack her. But they can also put Nagas on, so they have two heroes that do well.
5 seconds remaining.
This feels like a really good Ench pick.
I would love to see some Queen of Pain, the burst damage against Enchantress.
Gyro. Right. We've seen Gyro played in the mid lane even as well as the safe lane. CCNC has played several mid gyrocopters for newbie. It is going to be Crystallized picking it up though. At the same time, we could see those lane swaps. This is the carry that's become very popular, partly because of the Enchantress picks, but also just because it's been pretty solid. The fast-paced games that we're seeing here at TI.
A lot of times Gyro was picked throughout the TI so far, and if I remember correctly, around the 60% win rate.
Yeah, it was definitely day one was really good. I think it was a small drop off, but excited to see some more Gyrocopter.
And Gyro is the response for Enchantress. He is speedy, not as speedy as Ench, but you have this extreme high magical burst. Also, the Flak Cannon against the Siren Illusions. Looks like good overall draft. Gyro is the hero that does not need that much farm. Every time he gets the 6, he can be active. But the Navi's lineup doesn't look to fight early on that much. They need a lot of items to make this draft be good. They're looking more for a mid-game oriented team fights where Lone Druid gets his item online, and you need the Blink Dagger on Axe. Gyro get a couple of... I mean, he needs a BKB here. There's a ton of magical damage from fnatic.
Oh, yeah. This is probably, if not first item, you're looking at like second item. And we'll see how things unravel here. Game number 1. Important game for fnatic especially, considering where they're in the tables. Navi obviously have a bit more leeway. They want to finish in that top 4 to get into the winner bracket. And for the most part, they're sitting in a good spot. 7 wins, 3 losses, man. Navi's one of those very polarizing teams, I feel like. You know, fans, obviously they have a huge fan base from over the years, all the success. Dendy, of course. I think they're one of those teams that people either had really high faith in doing well at TI, or people thought they were going to be really bad at this TI.
After the TI qualifiers, you could say that Navi found their gameplay, and they're going to do well. Yeah. I didn't expect them to do this well, but I'm glad they're doing it. Bring back fame to Navi name.
Absolutely. I mean, still a bit of ways to go, but this is the start you're hoping for if you're a Navi fan. This is what looks good for you. So here we go. We'll get things underway. We'll be Lone Druid Magical playing in that middle lane. Up against the Abed Tiny, it looks like. So we're not going to see that Enchantress matchup there. Or the Naga Siren. Jab's going to be playing that carry Naga Siren down bottom. We'll see what these two teams can manage. There's going to be a smoke pop. It is a Naga illusion.
Debated.
They pop the smoke from the high ground, and hey, that's farm though. That's gold. How much gold does a level 1 Naga illusion give?
I do not know that answer. Probably around 5, 6.
Yeah, I was thinking 5 or 6. It's not much.
30 seconds to battle.
It's one of those where you don't want to kill them. Same goes for Raid King Skellies.
Yeah, it does not feel worth the mana that Gyro used, but he's got Sages. He's going to get it back.
Oh, Courier! Blizzy! Never mind. That's his Courier. Debated.
I was so confused. I was like, oh god, I'm missing something. He's got the Courier. You're right, Lacoste. The Courier delivers him a salve.
Another salve. Yeah.
Woo.
Since you can't... I mean, you can buy 2 Stout Shields, but they don't stack. He needs to bring way more regen.
Yeah. Not quite the same as it used to be. And 3 bounty runes go Navi's way. They didn't actually want to contest the other side. They didn't feel confident doing so. And Navi, for now, 3 heroes down bottom. Aggressive trialing coming out. Crystallized with the Bassi Ring. 3 heroes spamming nukes with that mana regen is going to feel mighty nice for Navi. As for top lane, it looks like Axe is going to do some wave cutting. He's already on the run here. DJ with boots, though, can cause him a lot of problems. And yeah, he's going to immediately start giving him the right clicks. But Lizzie doesn't even get the spin. He goes for the Battle Hunger. I think he realizes, okay, Shaman's here. I can't get this wave. I've got to just run away, which I need Battle Hunger for.
Shadow Shaman's one of the better heroes that can deal with Axe. A lot of right-click damage. 74 level 1, also has boots, bottom lane.
I think Swell didn't do a whole lot. Blizzy is going to have a rough time. At the same time, I don't see Jabs having a good lane, and that's the Naga Siren that you want to have some good farm on. So you're sacrificing an off-laner to make sure that your carry out-farms the fnatic carry.
Look at the build on Enchantress. They pull their 2 tangos. She buys Ring of Bassi. That's a lot of right-click damage. 4, 8, 16.
Gonna die here? He's missed the
dead.
tango. Okay, he gets through
if
now.
They found him, he's dead.
Oh, DJ had another Ether Shock, but there's the salve. I mean, you're still okay with this. It's still such good damage being dealt.
Good usage of the Quelling Blade there.
How's our mid lane looking? Abed so far, Bottle Rush for him with the Stout Shield. He's doing just fine. He's winning the lane, in fact. For now, 7-2 to the 4-1 of the Lone Druid. And he's going to wave pushing out, so he's denied way more creeps and has more last hits with a wave coming his way.
Does this set remind you of White Walkers? The same eyes? He has the Dragon Glass sword.
Oh, I mean, with the Dragon Glass sword, yeah. He reminds me a bit of the... It's like the White Walkers crossed with the stone people, you know? The people who get sick and turn to stone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a crossover. Oh, that's Savage Roar just to deny a range creep. That's BM. By BM, I mean that's a smart play. So, lane's looking fairly settled here. Fnatic have to play very defensively down bottom, much like Blizzy has to play fairly defensively up top. But even Blizzy getting a... Oh, the spin, it works against him. He would have had that last hit if not for it. He's trying to come back for this pull camp, but DJ giving him the right clicks, but with the Battle Hunger, DJ can't win this right-click battle anymore because Blizzy has 2 points in spin. If he gets any spins while being right-clicked, he's going to take a lot of damage.
And Ice using level 1 heal to heal Shadow Shaman up, also giving him shared tangos because he doesn't need them. Also, Abed on mid lane was not very happy since Lone Druid picked up the Region Rune with his Spirit Bear.
Gets that free extra bear, essentially, or at least the bear heal. Has to use the Avalanche there to make sure he gets those ranged creeps. Abed gets the deny as well. Some nice last hits coming in from Abed.
It will become tough to lane for Abed once Lone Druid hits level 5 because of the root. Yep. You have 2 units who get more damage.
Jab's in trouble.
Not going to be easy at all.
Looking like a first blood. That was a nice impale placement, and Saniko snags the kill. Saniko, this guy's stealing kills every time I watch Navi play. He loves his kills.
Kind of became his signature thing.
Oh, didn't get the toss he was looking for. I think he tried to toss Magical back into the tower, instead tossed the bear. Doesn't get that creep as well. Magical being very pesky and annoying here. Goes for the Blight Zone, not the Orb of Venom. Has still got the Orb of Venom queued up, but gotta imagine he's gonna be looking for those roots once he hits level 5.
So Naiku controlling the rune. Bear should send his Spirit Bear on top because Tiny has a bottle, no mana to work with, and he gets the Invis Rune. Nicely done by Navi. Also, Soneiko stacked the Ancients for Axe or Lone Druid. Axe is not having a good time.
Yeah, it looked like Axe was trying to go in behind to cut waves, but that's not going to work out. And by the way, mid lane, Ice is like, okay, I'm going to give top 2 Naga Siren now. Ice is kind of jungling. He comes in, picks up a few creeps. He might be looking for a gank here. Not entirely sure what the plan is. Abed's out of mana, so there isn't really any kill threat. Not sure if that was coordinated or communicated at all. Ice with the double creep, playing this kind of jungle style almost.
And Dubu found that deep ward on the bottom. It was about to expire.
Oh, nice. Easy
Free
gold.
gold and XP for him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no rush to deward it. Boundary Rune's coming up, but before that, Saniko, he's too aggressive. Ice will get the last hit for this kill and should secure both Bounty Runes up top for Fnatic, but at the same time, Navi will have no issues getting the bottom ones. So, Crystallize, swapping lanes to match where the Enchantress is, but this is a level 4 Enchantress. She's pretty scary.
Level 4 Gyro.
It's got no TP.
Creeps will have a lot of armor. Ring of Bassi, plus the toughness aura.
They know he's up here. There's a tornado. He's considering going for it. He's searching with the creep. Crystallize has tucked himself in nice and deep. He's managed to juke the scouting Wild Wing Ripper. They're pinging the right side now. Is he going to poke his nose out? And Navi, can they come defend this one? I think they've seen Crystallize now, so they know he's still up here. Do they go for this kill? Back at mid. Magical doing what he can. Top lane though is where the act is going to be. Ice is being ganked here. The Inkswell stun should sit up and impale as well. Crystallize, he's got Rocket Barrage, but there's too many Enchantress creeps. He's just trying to flack him down a little bit. He's getting very, very low. Ice should be just fine with a heal. He's going to dodge the Stroke of Fate. His creeps are going down though.
Even with 1 point in heal, 1 point in untouchable, this hero really feels unkillable early on. They can't do that much. Grimstroke, level 3. Nyx Assassin, level 2. The supports are really underleveled on side of Navi.
I guess as a result of having that tri-lane down bottom where they were splitting the experience 3 ways. Not quite the outcome I was hoping for, but Navi, they shrine up. They look to maybe retake this fight up top. As Enchantress is taking over the lane. Only level 4 in the Enchantress though, so 6.5 minutes in. No real obvious leader between either of the two teams. Lone Druid's having some good free farm in this mid lane though. And we've seen this Enchantress often have a good lane stage, but then struggle to stay on top.
They want to pressure this mid tower. Lone Druid has Blightstone, but the Siege Creep died.
No.
They've dealt 600-700 damage to the tower, it's still fine.
Crystallize, despite being a level 4 Gyro, is now getting some solo XP and he has been pressured, but hasn't been killed off in this top lane.
Yeah.
Fnatic really want this tier 1.
And look at this triangle of wards from Navi. They want to see every entrance to the jungle.
Come Navi. They want to chop this tier 1 tower going down with the backstab. The Inkswell Sun will sap and impale. Crystallize has got the Rocket Barrage to follow it up. The damage output is going to be close, but not enough. The TP out from Ice. The second Rocket Barrage is going to come too late. He knew he had to TP or the Rocket Barrage would finish him off. Tower will be denied.
Oh. Because of that creep, some damage was shared from Rocket Barrage and it was not enough. But overall, good decision from him to TP out because he would have died otherwise.
Yeah.
Gyrocopter with phase boots would be able to run him down.
And we're looking elsewhere. Midas queued up by Magical. Looks like we will be seeing a slower, more farm-oriented game from him. And Fnatic probably doing a bit of the same. They've got Naga Siren, triple Wraith Band, Jab's just hitting up the jungle, doing Naga Siren things. Not bad. He's the big playmaker for Fnatic. We'll have to kind of keep more of our eyes on him, but he has not had the best time. He's being chased down here. Does have the Avalanche as he stops the call from coming in. Blizzy getting very, very low here. Another toss is going to be up soon. He gets the toss. The damage is going to be enough to get the kill. Tossing the bear onto him. He will pay the price with his life. Magical even getting the kill for that one. So
yeah, meanwhile, on the top lane, Shadow Shaman will be brought down. 1 point in Rocket, more than enough. Send things up.
That's a level 5.5 Shaman. DJ's had a lot of XP this game.
Magical will try to deal some damage with that double damage on a Spirit Bear. He's actually gonna kill that bottom tower with that DD. DD's gone now. What a hero!
Yeah, you just walk at towers once you get that level 4 bear, and demolish. 40% bonus building damage, pretty damn good. What's this thing's looking? Axe farming up some jungle stacks. He's level 6, so he's got some good farm going. Back at mid, Abed has found an initiation here, and with the Ice impetus damage, they get the kill. So, a few pickoffs here and there. Nothing that's completely breaking the game wide open, but it's the Tiny with a Blink Dagger queued up that Fnatic want to try and keep playing around. Even without the Blink Dagger, Tiny's the one with all the kill threat. Magical's just going to keep pushing these towers, though, if you don't deal with him. And they don't have the best heroes to deal with Lone Druid right now.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, that's a Shadow Shaman who's level 6, almost level 7 before 10-minute mark. I mean, that's DJ. He's one of the best Shadow Shaman players in the world.
He's a very greedy Shadow Shaman player, but he plays with greed because he has such high impact. Ice in trouble. He's being chain stunned up here. The Culling Blade is going to take him out.
And on the bottom lane, LD will pick up 2 bounties and the Invis, so pretty nice trade for Navi. Their vision game throughout this whole tournament has been on point. Look at this. Once again, deep vision plays to see what's happening.
Yep.
Especially because Lone Druid is playing the bottom lane, so he wants to see any rotations coming from the shrine.
Dude, in trouble.
Doesn't even have a TP.
He feared because he thought he was TPing out, but it wasn't a TP. Magical. He's not feeling confident to chase this one.
Hero's far away.
Yeah. I mean, he has the vision. He can see the shrine, but I guess he's just a little bit afraid. He sees too many people missing.
It's not afraid if they're making a smoke movement.
Yeah.
And next assassin is level 6. We'll reward that one on mid.
It's not worth it for an AA end of the day. He definitely had the kill. We know that. He's just unsure of himself. So here we go. Next assassin rotating up top with that Vendetta is a Sensual here. They will see him.
A bit low on mana.
Nice size there. Trying to bait him in. I think we'll have to see if Sides realized based on their movement that they know he's here. It did look a little bit suspicious to me, at least.
Yeah, the way Shadow Shaman moved.
Yeah. The way they're hugging each other and standing here, it really feels like they're trying to... Like, Zayed should know they have a sentry. Tiny's rotate in. The call is there. Dubu has got Ice Blast, and there we go. He's walked back into the Sentry Ward. He gets the stun out with the Carapace, though. They lose Dubu, but Axe will pay the price. DJ getting very low. He misses the dunk, though.
Oh, bad day, sir, but they still get the kill on him.
Yeah, that stick. The stick charge is caught Blizzy by surprise.
Lone Druid instantly rotates mid because 2 heroes are dead. I think he should have been on mid instead and get that tier 1 tower on mid while they will still fighting.
I bet fights and Nico.
Still get
Inkswell
him.
stun. He's going to be juked. While this is all happening, I bet actually just gets the regen rune. He says, all right, that's all I really wanted. Lone Druid got the tier 1 tower, so minus Lone Druid, Radiant's queued up. Things overall looking slightly better for Navi after this laning stage.
And the Grimstroke. Position 5 Grimstrokes have different ways of building the hero. And this is what Sonika loves to do. Max out the Inkswell. Now I expect him to get 3 points in Phantom, plus the GPM talent, of course.
Yep. Size did end up taking a tier 2 tower at top, so a big heavy push going there towards the Dire as well. It's not just the Lone Druid taking towers right now. This Team Gold has helped Abed almost complete his Blink Dagger. Does look like Nick's trying to find a courier snipe, just playing behind these enemy heroes. It's scouting stuff out, but he hasn't got any other teammates nearby. He's not really looking for kills. He just knows the courier might be delivering items soon. If he can snipe something like this Blink Dagger, that would be absolutely massive.
I remember one of those games where he played the Nyx Assassin. He was just hunting for the couriers.
Yeah.
I think he killed 3 or 4 couriers because he did not have a game.
And that becomes your job if your team can't fight.
Yeah, ideally you would want to be level 10, get that GPM, and he's building Meteor Hammer, so he can kill the full creep wave with it, deal some damage to the towers, have a good setup. Right now, Navi does not want to take any fights until Axe gets a Blink Dagger. Also, Gyrocopter realizes that this game is going slow. The time is
Blink.
All right, hype it up, and it's gone.
Sorry, I missed it. My bad. That one's on me, Lacoste.
So Gyro is going for Aghanim Scepter. He wants the scale. He's not fighting that much, even though he's 0-0-5. These were mostly kills from the laning stage.
Oh. Quick, easy pickoff. Didn't even need the Blink Dagger. Was just positioned on the high ground, and we'll see Gyro just continue to farm in the jungle. As long as it's the support styling, that's kind of okay for Navi. You don't want to see those kills add up necessarily, but those are the kills that don't mean much. It doesn't turn into a tower, an objective, Roshan or anything. It's just a pick off, and then they're done. At the same time, it's not just Navi farming. It is Jabs on Naga Siren, free farming away. He's taking over basically both jungles, using those illusions all over the map. And Navi, I think, have had enough. They've just hit their blink timing. Yep, blink call. Catches out DJ. The Rocket Barrage follow up, and DJ will just throw out a nuke and accept his fate.
Yeah, he hexed him before, so he can get the dunk off to stop the chase if they want to go with the extra movement speed from Calling Blade.
Bounty runes are coming up, and what's happening down bottom? Sleep catches the Lone Druid. There is a TP as well as a Savage Roar. How's he going to play this one? He looks to run away. There's the Abed blinking. The Avatos is there. They haven't got the damage immediately. Savage Roar is still available. Magical is trying to find the way to use this one. He gets the root as well. The Ice Blast should finish him off, though. And yeah, no escape for you.
I thought he was going to TP out after using the Savage Roar. They used the End Snare. They used the Song of the Siren. Full combo from Tiny.
I mean, as soon as Navi make that smoke play top for the bounty runes, Fnatic know this. Okay, they're not playing bottom anymore. Let's go gank this Lone Druid, take bounty runes. Very good response considering Fnatic only lost a Shaman. They get a Lone Druid kill in return.
Yeah, they will pressure the bottom tower. Serpent wards are up.
Yep.
Navi does not have the best tower defense.
No. It never feels good when you get those smoke ganks and all you kill is a support, and then your opponents like do a lot somewhere else in the map.
But Blizzy approaching from the side with that Quelling Blade.
Looks like he's just going to go for some Serpent Ward kills maybe. Zayat wants the play here. Very hard to get that Vendetta hit off on an Enchantress.
Center was just placed.
We'll see him if he runs in, but it looks like Fnatic don't want to overcommit. They will get this tower, it looks like. It will get down to deny range at least. Blind Blink called Blizzy off the mark.
Yeah. Their tower defense is not that good, but they bring the whole team to actually get the deny on the tower.
Yep, just denying whatever gold they can from Fnatic. Slow down some of those item timings. Jabs, his Manta Cell almost complete. And for Navi, I guess what, Radiance is going to be the big one for them. That's when they can really take
that's their
fights.
timing. Radiance plus Aghanim Scepter on Gyro, and Nyx Assassin will have that Meteor Hammer. And I like the itemization from Blizzy. He's been the guy that buys what his team needs. Even when he played that Kanka in the game yesterday, doesn't even go for a Blade Mail. He understands that he needs a BKB. Also a casual Bracer to tank things up a little bit.
Never go wrong with a Bracer. There you go, Navi. This rotation doesn't find anyone at the top lane. Fnatic themselves, though, they're coming in from behind, and I don't believe this has been scouted. On the high ground here, Jabs, he's going to turn with the images, and they're going to absolutely delete the Gyrocopter. Jabs may look to chase for more. I think Navi have to just get the hell out of here. The Dire Courier also died.
That's tough. If they want to make something happen, smoke up, get a pick off, buy enough time for Lundruid to get a Radiance, and once you get a kill, just get out.
Oh, it's Blizzy. You know, this guy, it's not a Blizzy game if he's not cutting some waves behind towers. This is what he normally does in the lane stage. And uh-oh, mid lane. They found Nyx. Picked off, caught out. Nice kill for Fnatic, who are starting to gain some momentum. They're going from one kill to the next, and Jabs has come online. Level 14 Naga Siren with this Manta style is pretty damn scary. It's only the Manta plus Diffusal, but Jabs just decided, you know, let's fight now. They haven't got Radiance. We're way stronger than Navi because of that.
Yeah, a lot of confusion with all these creeps, illusions, when Shadow Shaman drops the wards. Blizzy.
Are they gonna? Yeah, they.
Yeah, but the creeps will reveal him.
He's got no TP. Yeah. DJ holds the shackles, and he is a dead axe. Space created, I guess you could say.
Can we call that as a space created? He should not use the Berserker's Call. That way, they don't know if you went
got
to
the
the top or bottom.
But the heal comes off. Enchantress, ice. Fairly tanky with this hood, but is he tanky enough? I think the answer is yes. Once he gets that heal off.
Also has that 15 magic resistance talent on 15.
Has an avalanche available. Carapace still on cooldown. The Soulbind with the double silence from the Phantoms. Well, they're going to look to go back in. Blink up in 2.
That's the Radiance on Bear. He just needs to send back, and there it goes. Also, Hand of Midas ready.
Okay.
Well, now it's go time for them. Even though Naga Siren has a lot of gold, she still does not have that full Diffusal Blade.
Has just queued it up. It needs, what, 300-400 gold, and we'll have it, so she'll get that in 30 seconds or so. But having Diffusal Manta around this Radiance timing of Magical feels okay for Fnatic. They've got that Blink Tiny as well for their own pick-off kill threat. As well as, I mean, you combine that burst damage with an AA, it honestly feels like Fnatic is actually quite okay taking team fights because, I mean, Gyro's Ags is nice, but it's not a BKB. Until he is BKB, it feels like he's just going to get blown up in some of these fights. Oh, Bounty Rune fight coming up. AA positioned very aggressively. I don't know what you're doing there, Dubu.
Trying to pick up bounties. Well, they're going to get 3 out of 4. 1, 2, 3, yep.
Good outcome for Fnatic as far as the bounties go. Dubu, one of those 5s that loves to play super aggressive with his positioning, and sometimes he gets punished for it, as we just saw. But still 3 bounty runes. Enchantress, Medallion almost completed. Will probably be going for that Solar Crest for the team. You always want one. And oh, they see Zayat's mid. They get him with a blind dust. I believe he walked into that sentry for a second and then he walked back out of it, so DJ knew where he was. And just Nyx assassin thing. Sometimes you walk, you get clipped by a sentry and you find yourself going down.
And they are using this info that Lone Druid showing on the bottom, 1 kill, but Navi using a scan, scouting things out.
Yeah, stroke of fate, throwing out some nukes, but Ice with that untouchable makes taking Roshan that little bit safer. And this Rosh is dropping fast. It doesn't look like Navi can even contest it. They're not trying to.
It's really tough. You know you're playing against Naga Siren, who just sleep and can kill the Rosh. So Neiko.
Ice Blast, not even going to be needed. These pickoffs, Abed is well and truly online. This magic damage, you see why Axe is just rushing a BKB, but it just doesn't feel like Gyrocopter can really contribute a whole lot until Crystallize has a BKB of his own. So now they're going to be forced to display this farming game. And unfortunately for them, you don't really want to be farming when you've got this Radiance. You kind of want to... This is when you're meant to come online, but it just doesn't feel like Gyrocopter's timings have synced up with the Lone Druids.
Yeah, but they're being picked off. Nyx Assassin first, now Grimstroke also. Lanes are in not good position because Naga Siren is just too hard to deal with at the moment.
Good says, well, I guess the item timing will be my next one. Queues up the AC and starts working away on it, but here comes the gank train. Magical. Will he be picked off? The smoke may pop. They may actually... Yeah, they're going to figure out he's somewhere in the neighborhood. I bet, is he going to look through? He blinks south. He guesses wrong. DJ Smoke going to pop now. They're pinging north. Magical. He's not TP'd. Yep, they find him.
That's a really big kill.
Yeah. That's the most farmed Dire hero by a decent margin. And they've got a creep wave down here. They can just go pushing down this
They
bottom
might even
lane.
go for tier 3s here.
Yeah.
If they just push it, but seems like they're drawing on a map that they want to go for Grimstroke.
I'm not sure. Yeah, or just they're going to go push mid lane? I'm not... Yeah, that's a good question. What are they up to here?
I mean, they could have just went for tier 3 tower, dropped the wards.
They're going for the kills. They see Zayat. Abed gets the toss with the avalanche follow-up. It's going to be another kill going their way. Jabs is... Yeah, I feel like you can force them at least to come back and defend if you go for that high ground play. But Fnatic, they've got other ideas. They've got big kills. DJ, he's found a pickup. That's why they're not going for the high ground push. They're finding all the kills in the world. They get the toss back as well on the Gyrocopter. Fnatic are just picking off Navi one by one. And
4
hey,
big
Naga's
kills,
high
but
ground.
they did not get to... Oh, well, they are actually. Right now, Naga Siren's pushing the bottom lane. No one's addressing the issue.
They can't. They're all dead. There's nobody to address the issue. I guess that's why they go for the kills, because they leave Jabs behind to take the tier 3 tower. Naga's a one-woman pushing army. And to the high ground we go. Easy tier 3 tower, uncontested. Fnatic just kind of make it look easy with how this last 5 minutes of the game is going. They've played very polished Dota. Bear.
Another toss back.
I don't think he's going to respawn. Resummon. He just respawned.
80 seconds without a bear if they kill him, and they will.
That's a 350 net worth Lone Druid, basically. Branch, Blightstone. Ignore this number. This 13,000, no, that's not a real number. That's not his net worth right now. He is this. He is a Blightstone. He is a walking Blightstone.
We have a lot of these Guess the Hero edition throughout the TI so far.
This Lone Druid's the next.
Tiny yesterday with the Stout Shield, Chainmail, and the Branch.
Yep. Well, Fnatic content to just continue at this pace. They can go for these shrines now if they want to. Although for now, they're kind of ignoring it. They're going for the kills instead, it seems. Though they do show themselves top lane. And where is Naga at farm-wise? Has the Heart of Taras queued up next. Recipe already completed. And Ice, his Solar Crest almost complete as well. Oh, Blizzy. He got a bounty rune, but he's also dead.
Right now, Fnatic is playing extremely well, even though this game is still not over. Aegis gone in 50 seconds. It's really hard for them because Naga Siren is just killing the creep waves with the illusions, and every single time the lanes are in good position if they want to threaten the high ground. It feels like this game might end if they catch 2 Navi players and just go for Raxus. Oh, DJ. That's a big kill.
Pickoff going Navi's way for once, although Abed's looking for some revenge. Goes in with that Echo Saber, the Ice Blast will finish off Zayats, I believe. Actually, he gets the TP out. Can Abed do anything? One right click, that might be close. It should be enough. Tick tock. Yep.
Tick tock, and he's gone. Abed went for movement speed on level 10. This is what I don't like to see when some Tinies get... If you're playing like a core mid Tiny, then I want to see the damage. If you're playing an off lane, you get the phase boots, you get the wind lay, so you're just zooming around the map. But if you have an Echo Saber, like that's 30 damage in a second because of the second procs. And you're also going for Aghanim Scepter, so every single hit will have 30 extra added damage.
Right. Makes sense to me. Crystallize finally complete BKB, but it does feel like this is a almost too late kind of pickup. Magical's Bear doing what it can to just cut some waves, be as pesky as possible, but at some point fnatic, yeah, they're going to start hunting this one. They ping it out. Again, there's no resummon. They even throw an Ice Blast for it. I mean, the bear is a hero. You kill it, it's now dead, respawning for the next 40 seconds.
And look at all the lanes. They're being pushed in, dealing some damage to tier 3 towers. Next Roche may respawn in 2 minutes. If they want to take a fight right now with the Mass Serpent wards, they still have time because of the Roche spawn.
That's exactly what they're looking to do in the mid lane. They drop the Serpent wards with that cast range from the Shaman. The Gyrocopter has a BKB but can't get it off with the Abatos following it up, and he's got no buyback.
They know that he has no buyback
well.
because he just bought a BKB.
They don't have Serpent wards to the high ground, but they don't need it. Jab's leading the way, 3.4.
There it is.
I mean, it feels like GG. Navi's not made a single play since the laning stage. A very dominant Fnatic performance. This is such. It looks like a different team from when we last saw them against Vici Gaming, where they were playing some kind of clowny